What is it now, like 22 degree or so? So it's, I don't know, it's in the minus tens, I guess. Minus teens in Fahrenheit, in Celsius. It's pretty chilly. It's comfortable cold. I take that over the rain. Nobody's complaining except for those guys here. Those guys will never come out. Or they come out by mistake and they go right back in. They're from Africa originally. They don't like it too much when it's cold. They don't have antifreeze like chickens and duck can keep their feet in the snow. Not those guys. So they stay here and they eat, they get fat. Sometimes I put a little light on top, a little hang light, and then keep them like that for. I don't warm it up unless it gets. I mean, I don't want it to. They have down on them and they have ample food, and that's enough. And then after the dawn, we have the hollow fur. Look at that. You're not cold. You don't even know what cold is. And how you know your dog doesn't get cold is you put a little snow. Alright, and then you check it out a couple of times later and it won't have melted. That means the dog is not leaking heat through his fur. So that means fur is good. He doesn't have worms or issues. And those have a cashmere inside, the gray cashmere, and then they have their hard coat on top. So they basically made like a coat. God, that was a big flight. Do you see that? That was like 30 feet, right? Shit. Yeah. Hey. Huh? Yeah. So yesterday we found coyote tracks in the snow. We know the coyotes because they're like a canine, but instead of fitting in a round, they would fit in an oval more. And this a little smaller, obviously, than my dog has big old round paw, and she's only 6 months. Yeah, thank you, Wendy, by the way, if you see that video. Belle is a perfect dog. Oh, look, the snow's still here. See? We're not cold. You're a happy dog. And what else? Oh, we're doing I'm gonna show you the deep bedding. So the deep bedding, we basically just add on top fresh dry layer every day, but we keep it so it gets pretty deep and rotten. And so like you put your hand in there and you feel slightly warm. Oh, it's warmer the deeper you go, in fact. Oh, and then it stops getting warmer as you touch the board. And then, but that's, yeah, it's not steaming, but it's warmer than it would be. That's just by bacterial activity, right? So it's getting comfy in there. She has her own place because she doesn't get cold anyway. She sleeps in the snow if she can. She sleeps in there, see? But when it's very, very windy, she'll go in there. So lined up with a huge amount of straw. And we got the flaps. So I actually stayed in there early at night just to check it, you know, and what we're doing. And it's pretty, I mean, it gets comfy, like warm. And so yeah, it's it's working out for us right now. We just bring some hot water all the time, hot water, and we augmented their food by the goats have twice the grain, and she has probably like one and a half. Well, she has at will with that one the dry cables because they don't freeze, they stay loose. So and then the pate we give her twice a day on top of that because she's growing, she's big, and she's only 6 months. And we have a Bernese neighbor, and she's almost as big. Look at her, she's so pretty. And she wants to go out right now. Okay.